Hey, I wanted to ask you about the passing of John Lewis, and I wondered if you'd ever met him, and obviously this a big deal in this country.
It is a big deal, Aaron, and yes, I had the pleasure of meeting him several times. I'll tell you a quick story. I was young. I was playing for the Hawks, and I got to know Andy Young really well. And Andrew was running for governor, and I went on a campaign trip with John Lewis and Andy Young. Just think about that. I was I don't know, 26, maybe 27. I don't know how old I was. And we flew to Albany, Georgia, of all places. And Andrew Young gave a speech at an all-white church, and he was fantastic. It was an absolutely amazing speech, and the crowd was going crazy. And we get on the plane, and we're talking, and Andrew Young turns to me and says, they used to call me Young Doc. He says, "Young Doc, what did you think about the speech?" And I jokingly said, "Well, Mr. Young, I thought the speech was great, but I don't think you're getting one vote from that church." And everybody started laughing. And John Lewis piped in and says, "Well, we're not trying to get all of them. We're just trying to get one at a time. And eventually it will be all of them." I thought that was just one powerful statement. So really sad day for our country. What's amazing, Miriam, is when you think about right now, some of the stuff that John Lewis was fighting for, we're still fighting for. Voter suppression right now is at an all-time high. It's amazing how hard we have a group of people who are trying to get people not to vote. Latinos, blacks, and young people are the targets. That's who they're trying to get not to vote. And it's amazing when you think about how long ago that was, and yet we're still fighting that fight.